Hello, what up guys? Thanks for tuning back in, coming back at you with the little world of tanks. Today we're going to be playing with the VK3002M, which is a medium tier 6 German tank. I really enjoyed playing it, but this tank obviously has its issues. It's pretty inaccurate and slow at first, and it does have a deep health pool. But if you find yourself in a bad position, you're gonna be disappointed and you're gonna die. It's not all that quick. The gun is inaccurate, and you get tracked if another tank even looks at you sideways. But there is hope. If you suffer through all that and stop overextending yourself like I am here, you're going to get to that upgrade eventually, and this thing turns into an entirely different animal. You're going to be seeing a whole lot less of this and more of this. It is a monster. If you can find yourself a good little spot to go hold down, it has an accurate, quick reloading gun that if you know where to strike is gonna penetrate every time. I mean, this thing, it's really great, and as you can see right here, it's just deflecting shots off that top turret. It is very good armor, good angling on it, but I mean, like you saw in those earlier clips, if you go below that, you know, if they're starting to hit you in the sides or it gets tracked very quickly, very easily, you know, you're gonna go quick. This here is still with it not upgraded, I believe. I don't even have the first upgrade on this one yet, but you know, it kind of is quick enough that you can circle around bigger tanks and all that stuff. But you know, I'm telling you, if you suffer through and get the first upgrade, it improves a lot. And I decided that instead of going for the Panther, I was going to just get the next upgrade on this because I've enjoyed playing with it so much. This is it's going to be a tank I keep in my garage. I really just enjoy playing with it that much, and you know, using it the right way as a flanking type of sniper, keeping in cover and all that stuff. It really is a good tool for your team. You can really cause some damage. And if you're the top tier tank in a game, you're golden. You're set as long as you play smart. I mean, at first I overextended myself a few good times, but once I really learned how to play with this tank and, you know, using cover, staying back, that sort of thing, it showed its value quickly. Because once you get that fully upgraded, it is very fast, maneuverable. And like I say, you can see here, this gun is just very accurate. Now I do have the vertical stabilizer on. I'm using the camo with this because I'm using it in a more of a sniper role. And I have the medium caliber tank gun rammer as well, just for that extra oomph with the shot, and it does good for me. None of that is on right at this time. This is all early gameplay, maybe one upgrade in, but now that I'm playing with it and its current form is fully upgraded and all that, I do carry a few premium rounds on me just in case, because when you're in the higher tier matches, its gun doesn't do much sometimes. Depends though. Like I say, it's a good little sniper. I mean, it's good to let your teammates draw the attention away from you and just sit back and plink away at them, because you know, it might not do a whole lot of damage, but it's enough. This guy right here, I don't know what he was doing. This gun reloads quick, but not fast. You know, just watch. He just sits here and oblivious, I guess. I don't know. This was too easy though. Couldn't pass up the opportunity to show this. I do play on Xbox. I've never played it on PC, so I don't know, you know, the difference really, but I quite enjoy the game. Got to tweak the controls just a tad bit to your liking. Come from a Battlefield background, drove a lot of tanks in Battlefield, and so I like to use the right trigger and left trigger as my gas and brake. RB and LB, RB to fire. I believe I might be telling y'all wrong. I couldn't tell you right now. I'm sitting here looking at a computer screen. But either way, it changes things up a tad bit. I really like it. Gives me more control, I feel like, over the tank. Here's a good example of you know, I'm in here with tier 8s. I'm a tier 6, and obviously he's focused on my teammates over here, so you know, I sneak around on the side to get a few shots in. I'm at very low health. This is the same game here. Low health, and you know, I just do what I can. Play smart, and you'll win a lot of games. It took me a little bit to figure out exactly how to play smart with it, but you know, once I got it, this tank is great. It does get tracked real easily though. As you see, I have 2 repair kits, so you know, be aware. This game here, they were going straight for the flag early in the match, and they held it for a good portion of it, but as you'll see, that did not last very long. This may have been one of my best games in this tank, I'm not sure. I'm glad I got it on tape though, because we did a lot. I have a problem. I always am chasing down the last tank and get in view of it just in time to see it get destroyed, so this video will cut off before the end of it, but we did win. But I was just disgusted. I drove halfway across the map and got my kill stolen. But as you can see, doing a lot of work very easily on these tanks. Really just only having to put them on the tank, you know, it's not even, I mean, as long as I don't miss like I did right there, I'm usually going to get a penetrating shot. And just flanking around in here behind this tank, they left this open. As you can see, there's only 3 guys left, so you know, there's not much they could do here, but that gentleman tried to come and get me, but I have support, thankfully. I go down and drive into him, don't quite have it, bounce a shot, and as I'm ready to fire my last shot after doing all that, it gets taken, but whatever. That's just the name of the game. We won that game, so that's what counts. Like I say, very accurate gun. I do use the vertical stabilizer. My crew is not ranked up at all, but I'm going to use this crew continuously. I think I may have reached my first rank with them right at the end of when I was playing these games, but either way, I'm going to keep the same crew in there and get them all trained up. And this thing, like I say, I'm going to keep it. It's a nice little tank if it's used correctly. I know I've said that a lot. Here though is an example of a bad thing to do. Like I saw this as an opportunity. There was a guy tracked there. I thought I'd take a few shots. I try an angle, nothing at all, and I'm facing off against guys with bigger, stronger cannons than me, exposing my bottom area, and as you see there, I'm almost dead, and it's still, we're what, 3 minutes into the match. I trimmed that from the moment I kind of, you know, first made contact, so there you have it. That's a bad way to use this tank. It is not a brawler, it is a sniper. Sit back, in cover, and just wait your turn. Speaking of, it does have pretty good, I think the word is defilation with the turret. You can get some pretty good angles on some folks. I am a lead top tier in this round here, but you know, it's a heavy tank. Churchill had a faster cannon than I thought. He got a few good shots in on me here. I think I got 1 or 2 on him, but I didn't realize how fast that cannon was going. He took a good little chunk away from me there. This right here was just a mistake on my part. I rushed up on here. We were outmatching them, 3 guys left, and I thought, you know, I got cocky basically. Don't do that, you know. As I've told you a few times already, you're not a brawler. Here's another one. Thought I was a little faster than I am. Take 2 good shots just trying to cross that river there. Keep to the sides and, you know, behind a few teammates. Let them do the scouting for you. I should have known already this was not going to be good. But I stuck it out. Like a real dingus. Drew their attention. Got a few good shots off, but I think it cuts here because I used the explosion in the intro. But, you know, I got killed right there. I got a few good shots in, but that was just, it was done play. What I should have been doing is similar to what I'm doing here. Sitting back, using what I have around me. That small hill there to my left, or right, I apologize. Go and hold down on him. He's going to bounce a shot. Even upper tier tanks are going to bounce a shot. Decide to wait this gentleman out. Get a shot in on him. Nothing much more. I start taking a little heat and he goes on across, so I move up. And this gentleman here got tracked conveniently right in front of me. Missed that shot. Teammate got one, but there we go. There you see a frontal shot. I would be bouncing no problem, but on the side of his turret where the armor's thin, it's easy. You just chip away. If you have teammates that are helping you out, then it makes it even easier. And me and this guy ran into each other. The same match here. Got a shot off on him. I went to circle around and get him, but he had kept it moving and my teammates made short work of him, so I turned towards the tank destroyers that were waiting. Now this here, I am glad I survived this, but this is poor play in all honesty. I should have just sat back and aimed my shots, and I'd have been a lot better off. I mean, look, I have no health as it is. Luckily, this gentleman doesn't know how to aim, so I got lucky. I got him, and I should have had his teammate here, but I don't know. I didn't aim in, and I missed him. Missed that final kill there. But that's all right. It's not all about the kills in this game. You know, the teams that work together, they end up winning. As you see here, I've got 3 guys playing with me here, and really does make a big difference. I left that in really because I thought that was cool. It bounced off that pile of rubble in front of me and then deflected off. This game, I don't know, I like the graphics. I mean, maybe I'm just not very picky, but when I was looking back through this footage, I was kind of just a little bit impressed. I mean, that for a free game, granted I have spent a bit of money on it, but for a free game, this is pretty nice. Regularly updated, I mean, I appreciate the product Wargaming has put out. Besides, that's a bad situation to be in. Go up around this corner here. I don't know why I took my focus off the tank destroyer, but I did. For some reason he backed up, so I still end up getting that kill, but should have had that Churchill. I don't know what happened there. T20. Whatever reason, I am not aiming great on this, but we still get him. And this is gonna be about it. I overextended myself a tad bit, ended up dying in this match, but we did win. Just put myself in bad positions. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys this whole time. Put yourself in a good position, and this tank will do work for you fellas. It is nice. It is very nice. Anyways, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave links to all the music and everything in the bottom here, so if you like what you heard, just check that out, and we'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy.